I'm Peggy Semmens, the Community Coordinator for the Delnor Community Kitchen. Welcome to our virtual cooking program. With the COVID-19 pandemic, we're not able to have you come to our class, so we decided to have a class here for you. Since we opened in June of 2018, we have hosted over 250 cooking programs for adults, children, and children with disabilities. So stay tuned because this calendar is coming out in September and we are really excited to get you back. I don't know when, but we will get you back into this kitchen. In the meantime, I hope you enjoy our cooking programs with our dietitians. Enjoy. Thank you.
Hi, welcome. We're here at the Community Kitchen today. I'm Nancy Zawicki. I'm a registered dietitian with Northwestern Medicine, the West Region. And this is going to be our skewered class. So we've got 3 recipes going. We've got a balsamic glazed beef skewers. So I've got steak in here that was cut up. It's got a little barbecue sauce and balsamic vinegar. And then we've got grape tomatoes, pepper, zucchini, and an onion. So skewered foods are really fun. I like to use them when I entertain a lot. So what I'll do is I'll marinate the meat the day before, and then that morning before company comes at evening, I then assemble them. I've got these metal skewers, and I wrap them up and I just put them in the refrigerator. And when it's time to cook them, I just hand it to my husband and he cooks them on the grill. But it does make a little lighter of the entertaining process because then you can deal with the sides and everything. But they're fun, especially in the summer. So I'm going to just prepare some of the vegetables. We're going to use zucchini, but you can, of course, do any vegetables you like. You do want them to be a little firm so that they hold on the skewer okay. You could do yellow squash and then zucchini, but we're just going to do these today. And I'll cut some onion too. So, you know, when you cut an onion, when you've got a whole onion, anything round can be very slippery, so you always give it one cut down and put it flat on your cutting board, and that way it's not going to roll around on you because no one wants to get hurt in the kitchen. So, and then I'm just going to cut it in half. I want to keep them kind of in chunks so they go on the skewer. And then same with the pepper. I'm just going to cut it up, just kind of coarse cutting. And it is pretty with all different color peppers too. You could do eggplant if you want, anything like that. All right, so, all right, now we're ready for the assembly. So we're going to broil today, but if you were cooking on the grill, you might consider soaking these bamboo skewers in water for about 30 minutes, or I like to use metal ones on the grill too. So I'm just going to start piercing them in. You got your zucchini, put some steak. Any order is fine. You don't even have to pay attention while you're doing it, well, except for the point. But yeah, there's a lot of things you can do with the skewered foods. You could break down the components of a cheeseburger and do chunks of meat and bread and cheese and the other toppings. You could do a breakfast one with French toast, even sausage if you wanted on it. You know, kids love that kind of variety with little foods, but also with the heart-healthy diet or Mediterranean where you're not trying to eat a lot of red meat. By putting more vegetables on the skewer, it can cut down on how much red meat that you're serving, and you get the flavor and enjoy the taste, but you're not, you know, consuming too much. So, all right, well, we're going to stop right here with this, and we're going to pop this in under the broiler real quick, and then you can see the finished product. Okay, we're going to do spicy lemon chicken kebabs next. So we're back to our skewers, and I'm going to be using raw chicken. So I want to be extra careful. I've got a clean cutting board. I'm going to put a few of these vegetables on my board so I'm not dipping into the bowl here. All right, so we've got zucchini and peppers we're going to add to the skewer. So put the zucchini in here, a pepper. Again, you can add whatever you want. This marinade has a little bit of olive oil. There's red pepper flakes, some rosemary, fresh rosemary, and we use a little apple juice instead of wine, which you could do either one for the marinade. And yeah, and that was it for that. Let me do a few more of these. You know, and if you also want to do just all vegetables on a skewer, You can make it the rainbow. You can do your purple and your red and your yellow, part of the Mediterranean diet, but it looks beautiful, all the different colors. Because there may be people that want no meat and have all vegetables. We also can put these lemons on here too, just under the broil. Some of the juices might get into the kebab here. So let's do this. Yeah, and the beef is coming along good. So, all right, we're back. We're making antipasta on a stick. So we've got the hot skewers, and now we're going to do a cold appetizer. So there's a variety of little bamboo skewers out there. So we're going to start with a little salami. And this is something that we just say once in a while to eat. It's not really on our Mediterranean diet, but once in a while doesn't hurt. So we've got a little grape tomato. We're going to do a marinated artichoke heart. The olive, I can just put it right through the hole there. Mozzarella chunk. And then top it off with a little basil. And you have it like this. So we've got a whole plate of these. And how easy just to serve these. Let people, it can be kind of like part of a charcuterie board where you have like cheeses and meats and dried fruit and nuts, but then you can add a little item that you can just pick and hold up and eat that way. You can also reduce balsamic vinegar. And if you've never done that, I would do like maybe 2 cups of balsamic vinegar, put it in a saucepan, and put it on low heat and let it just cook like that for about an hour. And it goes down to about maybe a half a cup to a cup, and it's thicker, kind of a syrup. And then you can just do a little drizzle right on here with it. So it's very nice. So I want to tell you a little bit of some other little appetizer skewers. You could take brie cheese with peach on it and maybe add some more basil if you'd like. You could take cheeseburger, like a little bit of ground beef cooked already, a pickle, cheese, a little bun, something like that. You could do a BLT. You can do that on a skewer. Shrimp, cucumber, and tomato, and the shrimp would be cooked. Pork, pineapple, and some little peppers with a barbecue sauce on it. And then the veggie skewer is really nice. I mentioned it before, but I love using vegetables in a skewer. So this would be a hot one, but you would do all the colors of the rainbow and then brush it with a little olive oil and put that on the grill. And that can just accompany your meal. It's very nice. And you can do a dessert skewer too, where it's melon, maybe a little piece of brownie on there. That could be one. You could do angel food cake with strawberries and even a piece of cheese on it if you'd like. But it's really whatever you think. There's so many creative ideas. And you can Google it too, like skewered foods, and there's tons of ideas. And it just makes it fun. And especially now how we're trying not to use community plates and all, these are things that you could have some little plates ready and then just put one of these on each platter and everyone's got their own thing to eat. So these are the completed beef skewers. Got that, but if you can envision pork in here with pineapple chunks and peppers and just add them in, beautiful. And you can brush them with a little olive oil. I did say for serving to put a few little chives on there, just as a little finishing touch. And then here are the chicken skewers. They're just about done. We're still cooking them, but you know, it's just some variety of vegetables and then the chicken. So thank you so much for joining us today, and I hope that you try these recipes.